Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Divinely Transformed. I'm so glad that you could be here with me today for your daily short. Before I get started with the reading, please let me remind y'all that I do have daily content over on TikTok. I have made an executive decision about not posting content on X anymore. The link is in the description box below if you want to go and check out TikTok. I would be so grateful. And if you haven't already subscribed over on TikTok and you're checking it out and you like it, go ahead. Don't forget to subscribe to there too. Thank you in advance. Without further ado, let's find out what the Holy Spirit wants us to know for today for our daily short. The first card I have is the Knight of Swords reversed. How reckless. Oh, but we have the Justice card here. Libra energy. All right. An extreme dichotomy of energies here. So the Knight of Swords reversed is about impulsiveness, haste, scattered energy, aggression, reckless pursuit, verbal conflict, not in communication with someone, ghosting. So when this is reversed, the Knight of Swords loses his precision and his direction. He charges ahead without considering consequences, often driven by ego, anger, or the need to prove a point. His intellect becomes a weapon rather than a tool, creating turmoil through rash words or actions. The reverse knight warns against reacting too quickly or forcing outcomes that lack moral grounding. So this is warning against deception and manipulation, which that could very well mean all that. So justice, this is about truth, fairness, karma, accountability, moral clarity, and cause and effect, which is one of the Hermetic laws. The meaning of justice represents the universal law of balance and consequence. She stands for honesty, integrity, and objective truth that emerges when emotion and bias are stripped away. When this card's upright, this card calls for ethical reflection, the right action, and taking accountability for your choices. Justice ensures that fairness and truth prevail, even if the process is uncomfortable. So with both of these cards together, this is a combined energy of impulsivity meets accountability. Together, these two cards reveal a karmic tension between rashness, which is this, and ego and ethics, which is reaction and reflection. This pairing exposes the consequences of acting without integrity or consideration. It asks you to balance your drive with discernment, to think and feel before speaking or moving. The karmic lesson is that the truth and righteousness are not served by speed or force, but by patience, honesty, and moral alignment. Because, there's so many people out there who feel like karma is such a bad thing and they want to see someone get their karma. And honestly, that is not the right attitude to have about it. Karma is just a tool that balances between the laws of cause and effect. What did you do? Did you do something good that benefited yourself and others? Or did you do something that just benefited yourself and not others? So this is really like talking about, are you fair? Are you operating in fairness? So the actions and words that are born of haste or anger, they create the karmic ripples that must later be balanced. And this is the universe's reminder to act consciously and ethically rather than reactively, right? Because remember, in my past readings, I've talked about learn to respond instead of react. Because when you respond, like you're facing the balance of karma and justice. So the misuse of intellect or speech can harm both self and others. Karma teaches that clarity and compassion must temper the truth. The mind is sharp, but the heart must guide its edge. So another karmic lesson is when there's passion for a cause means little if not rooted in fairness. The lesson invites reflection on whether one's battles serve truth or ego, or whether the rush to victory obscures the higher moral ground. Another lesson from this is turmoil and conflict may precede insight. Chaos reveals imbalance. Justice restores order through understanding and self-correction. Growth comes when one learns from the storm, not when one repeats it. Justice reflects back to the reverse night as set in the motion. Every reckless act or word returns in kind, not as punishment, but as education for the soul and responsibility and awareness. So that's reframing what karma is. And karmic evolution lies in transforming raw reaction into a conscious response. The soul matures when it learns to pause, to discern, and choose truth over speed or emotional reactivity. And another lesson this teaches is the mind is the sword, and it must serve truth, which is the scales. When intellect, courage, and moral clarity unite, karma transforms into dharma and the path of rightful and purposeful action. So I really love this. So this is basically check yourself before you wreck yourself and learn to respond instead of react. So if you like this content, thank you. Appreciate it. Just go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Don't forget to check out my other content on my other platforms if that interests you, and all of that will be in the link in the description box below. Thank you all so much for supporting my channel and all the ways that y'all do, and I'll talk to y'all soon.